Hi everybody, welcome to today's practice. My name is Sujatha. Welcome to the channel. We're going to do a fun practice today with the basis of Gomukhasana as the base for the Yoga Asana practice. We'll then do a brief pranayama as usual, and then we'll end up with meditation. Let's begin. Coming onto the mat, we're going to come sort of midway on the mat. For ease, I'm going to face the camera so that you know what I'm doing. I've got my right leg and I'm going to cross that over to the other side. And then we're going to do what is called the ballerina pose. So my right hand goes up towards the ceiling. With my left hand on my waist, I'm going to dip down to the left. Instantly, you should start to feel a stretch on the outer right side of the body. Maybe looking up. Hold. So this straighten. Now, maintaining this cross of the legs, we're going to dip down. Easy head, easy neck. So if your hands don't actually reach all the way down to the floor, hold your ankles, your shins, wherever they reach. Walking your hands further up the mat. So doing a sort of cross-legged downward facing dog. Pushing your hips back, pushing your head in between your arms. And now we're going to release our knees down to the mat, taking our hands underneath our shoulders. My right knee is still in the front, left knee is at the back. I'm going to start to go back and forth a bit. Excellent. So from here we're going to start to release ourselves all the way down into the Gomukhasana. The Gomukhasana, where you've got your knees stacked on top of each other, is not something that you can achieve. Then you can just do the shoelace pose where you stretch the bottom leg out. Now once we are in the Gomukhasana, we're going to stretch our arms out, release the fingertips down to the mat. I'm going to start by raising my left hand up towards the ceiling, dipping down to the right, looking up, easy breathing. Releasing your left fingertips down to the mat, right hand up to the ceiling, stretch and then dip down to the left, maybe looking up to the right hand. Releasing the right hand down. We're now going to lift our left hand up towards the ceiling, releasing it behind you on the back. Take your right hand from underneath. If your fingertips touch, then you can try and grip. If your fingertips are not touching, you can just grab your t-shirt at the back. Whatever it is that you're able to do, you're going to try to take your elbows back and then look up to the elbow that's pointing up. In this case, in my case, it is the left elbow. So this is the... And now straightening your head and see if you can take this left elbow sideways, right elbow sideways. So my grip is lost now, but doing whatever you can. Okay, and now releasing your hands. We are now going to take our knuckles towards each other, trying to glide those knuckles as further up the back as much as you can towards the shoulder blades. And now you're going to take your elbows towards the front and take your elbows towards the back, to the front, to the back, to the front, to the back, to the front, and release. Okay. We are now going to do the Garudasana hands. So taking both of my palms facing my face and then my left hand over from underneath the right arm and trying to touch both of your palms to each other. If they can't, then you're just grabbing wherever you can, or releasing your arms on your shoulders, doing whichever variation that easily works for you. You're now going to start to lift your elbows off your chest. Hold and maybe tuck your chin down towards your chest. You can't see me, but my chin is tucked towards my chest. Straightening your head, releasing your elbows, intertwining your fingers behind your back, starting to straighten your elbows, taking your arms towards each other, opening your heart and maybe looking up. Now starting to dip down, trying to touch your nose towards your knee, and maybe, this is completely optional, maybe lifting the clasp up towards the ceiling. Releasing the clasp. After that, lift my right knee, straighten the right knee, grab the right knee with my left hand and twist to the right, releasing the right hand somewhere behind you. Twist from the base of your spine all the way. Change the direction of your twist. So an open twist. Release out of the twist, and now we're going to try and do this fun practice where we maintain the cross of our legs and we lie down. So lying down on the mat, squeezing the knees towards your chest, hold. And now holding onto your ankles or your feet and tugging the toes, feet towards the mat. Changing the cross, so my left knee is now on top towards my stomach, right knee is at the bottom, and I'm going to squeeze my knees together towards my chest again. Holding onto your toes, feet, gently tugging them downwards. If I remember correctly, we'll try and follow the sequence in the reverse direction now. So now we're going to roll up, doing the twists, the spinal twist. So lifting this left knee this time, hugging the left knee with your right hand, wrapping that hand around. Left hand releases, gently looking back. Trying to keep your spine nice and straight. Release the twist, open twist. Release out of the twist. I think we did the Garudasana hands next. Crossing your hands over and twisting them around into a Namaskar posture, or just releasing your arms, your palms on your arms. Spreading those shoulder blades away from each other. And now lifting your elbows off your chest, tucking your chin downwards. Releasing your elbows down, releasing your hands, intertwining your fingers behind your back, clasp, and then maybe straighten your elbows, taking your shoulder blades towards each other and taking your head up. Straighten your head, starting to fold forward, bend forward. If you want to, if you can, lifting the clasp up as high as you can go. Breathing in, straightening up, taking your fingertips on either side of the mat, dipping down to one side, maybe looking up, dipping down to the other side, maybe looking up. Straightening yourself, taking your right hand up towards the ceiling, bending in your elbow, taking your palm between your shoulder blades, taking your left hand from underneath, trying to either grip your t-shirt or grip your fingers. Maybe looking up to that right elbow that's pointing up. Releasing your hands. We're now going to take our release your palms on the mat, and we're going to try and lift your hips, coming into this cross-legged variation of cat-cow. Doing this cat-cow this time, so releasing your navel down, breathe in, stretch. Breathe out, round your back, so doing a bit of a variation here. Breathe in, stretch. Breathe out, round. One last time, breathe in, stretch. Breathe out, round. Neutral back, tucking both of your toes in. You're going to lift your knees, coming into this cross-legged downward facing dog. Straightening your knees, trying to take your head more and more towards your knees. Still keeping yourself folded, we're going to walk your palms back towards your legs, and then doing a forward fold, keeping your legs still crossed, forward fold. Lifting all the way up. And now doing the ballerina on the other side. So right hand goes on my waist, left hand goes up towards the ceiling. I am pushing my waist out towards the left and looking up. Only if you are well balanced, otherwise you can keep looking straight ahead. Straighten and uncross. From here, taking your legs slightly wide apart. Just do a few squats just to release out of all of that twisting. Taking your hands up towards the ceiling, dipping down to halfway and then dipping down all the way. Easy breathing. Straightening up, taking your legs and feet together. We're going to start to bend in your knees, sit on your heels, a slight balance, maybe hands in prayer. And release yourself down to the mat. After this short asana practice, let's do a brief pranayama. Sitting comfortably, closing your eyes down. Your hands can be in any mudra of your choice. You can sit on a chair for this part if that's preferable. You can use wall support if you need to. You can lift yourself slightly by sitting on the edge of a cushion, which will make your spine nice and straight. So, relaxing, settling down, closing your eyes down. I've set the timer for a few minutes. Starting to take a big, deep breath in. And deep breath out. And another one, big deep breath in. And big deep breath out. Deep breath in again. This time on the exhale, constricting your throat, tucking your chin slightly and making a sighing sound. So my mouth is still closed. You should be able to hear your own exhale. Another Ujjayi breath like this. So open throat, breathe in. Constrict your throat, Ujjayi breath, breathe out. You can carry on doing this same practice till the bell goes, or we can move into the spinal breathing pranayam, where we are going to imagine a thin thread or thin tube that's joining up from the base of your spine or perineum, joining all the way up to your third eye, which is the spot between your eyebrows. On the inhale, you follow this thin thread or tube, ending up at the third eye. And on the exhale, you follow this thin tube from the third eye all the way to your perineum. Your breathing, both your inhales and your exhales, are still nice and slow. Your exhale, you can employ the Ujjayi breath. So doing either just the deep breathing or the spinal breathing pranayam, your choice. Stopping with the pranayam, we'll carry on to do a brief meditation practice. We will be doing the mantra meditation. The mantra that we use is the sound of I am, like the English words I am, or the Sanskrit words I am, like pranayam. Although they may mean different things in different languages, we don't pay any attention to what it means. We settle down, close your eyes, and we start to repeat this mantra in our minds over and over again. You're not synchronizing this mantra with your breath. You're just saying it at a very easy pace that's comfortable to you. You may notice at a certain point that your mind has wandered. You just gently bring your mind back to your mantra and keep repeating it. I had set the timer for 5 minutes. If you do have some more time, it's a good idea to carry on meditating. An everyday practice of 10-15 minutes of meditation is really beneficial. If you have time, lie down after the meditation practice. Do let me know how you found the practice in your comments, and I will see you next week. Thank you so much for joining me.